Ever wonder what the very first song sounded like? Close your eyes for a second and imagine a world without Spotify, without radios, without even guitars. Welcome to the Stone Age, tens of thousands of years ago. It might seem quiet, but I promise you, it was filled with music. Now, we obviously don't have any recordings from 40,000 years ago, but we have some incredible clues that tell us our ancestors were not just surviving, they were creating. The biggest clues? Instruments. In caves across Europe, especially in Germany, archaeologists have found flutes. Not just any flutes, but instruments painstakingly crafted from the hollow bones of giant vultures and the ivory of mammoths. Imagine the skill it took to carve precise holes into these materials using just stone tools. These weren't accidents. They were intentionally made to produce specific notes. When scientists recreated these flutes, they discovered they could play surprisingly complex melodies. They weren't just making random noises. They could play scales, similar to the do-re-mi we know today. This tells us that Stone Age people had a sophisticated understanding of sound. They knew which notes sounded good together. They had a sense of harmony and melody. This is the foundation of all music. But it wasn't just flutes. Think about the human body itself. It's the original instrument. Clapping, stomping, and of course, the voice. Singing was likely the earliest form of music. People would have sung for all sorts of reasons. Imagine a group of hunters chanting to bring good luck before a big hunt, or a shaman singing during a ritual to connect with the spiritual world. Music was a powerful tool for social bonding. Gathering around a crackling fire, the tribe would sing and clap together, strengthening their community and sharing their stories. So, what did this music sound like? We can guess it was very rhythmic and percussive. Archaeologists have found other objects that might have been used as percussion instruments. Stalactites in caves, for example, produce different musical tones when struck. Some caves have markings on these rock gongs, suggesting they were played repeatedly. They also found things called bull roars, which are pieces of wood or bone tied to a string. When you swing it around your head, it makes a humming, whirring sound that can be quite mesmerizing. It's a sound that can travel long distances, perhaps used for communication or in ceremonies. So, picture this scene. The deep, resonant boom of a cave stalactite being struck, the rhythmic clapping of hands, the hypnotic whir of a bull roar, and above it all, the sound of human voices singing in unison, their song echoing off the cave walls, lit by the flickering firelight. It wasn't just noise. It was an experience. It was storytelling, it was ritual, it was community. These early musicians were laying the groundwork for everything we listen to today. From classical symphonies to rock and roll to the latest pop hit, it all started here, with our ancient ancestors discovering that they could shape sound to express their fears, their joys, their humanity. The desire to create music is one of the oldest and most fundamental parts of being human. The next time you put on your headphones, take a moment to remember those first musicians, huddled in a cave, crafting the very first songs. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you found this as fascinating as I do, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more adventures into the past, and let me know in the comments what you think the first song was about. See you next time.